Hi, I'm Amy Eisenstein. Welcome to Ask the Fundraising Expert, the place for simple, easy to understand fundraising advice and inspiration so you can raise significantly more money for the cause you love. Let's get started. Today's question comes from Margaret, who asks, Amy, I want to hire you as our board retreat facilitator, but I want to make sure that you make our retreat fun and engaging. How can we ensure it's not boring? Great question, Margaret. I believe that fun and team building are essential ingredients of a good board retreat. This might sound strange if you're accustomed to boring board meetings, but fun is important because it helps relieve any tension that could be in the room and prepares people to work together throughout the day and over the course of the coming year. And of course, people like to have fun. There's no reason your board retreat needs to be boring. So incorporating some fun into the day will help board members want to be there, especially if they're giving up their Saturday or any part of their week, for that matter, to be with you. So I'd like to share a game I use at almost all board retreats I facilitate called Board Member Bingo. Now, Board Member Bingo is a fantastic icebreaker because it helps participants get to know one another and have fun at the same time. It also helps raise important issues you may want to discuss throughout your retreat, which I'll get to in a moment. To play Board Member Bingo, you'll want to use the card I've developed. You can get it by clicking on the link below this video, or you can develop your own, but you probably want to at least check out mine as a model. Also, in this game, everyone uses an identical card. There's no need for different cards like in real bingo. And now for the rules. Everyone gets a bingo card. The object is to fill in every space on your card with the names of people in the room. You need to fill in all the boxes, not just a row or a column like in traditional bingo. Also, everyone in the room plays, including staff and guests. When the leader says begin, stand up and start filling in the boxes with the names of people in the room. To fill in a square, you have to find someone in the room with the quality or characteristic in that square. For example, if the box says, has lived abroad, find someone who has lived abroad and write their name in that square. You can use each person in the room for a maximum of 2 squares. So if Joe is retired and has grandchildren, you can use him for both of those squares, but no more. I generally like to give people about 15 minutes, but I watch to make sure most people have filled in most of the squares before calling time. After all, the object is for people to get to know one another, and to do that, they need to fill in most, if not all of the boxes. It may take a little longer or a little shorter, depending on your group. So when you're ready to end the game, call time and ask people to take their seats. Once everyone is seated, you'll want to debrief. Ask some questions such as, who was able to completely fill in their card? Are there any empty spaces on everyone's card? For example, if you don't have any lawyers in the room, that space would be empty. Did you learn anything new about someone in the room? Or were you surprised by anything you learned? Take a few minutes to let people answer the questions. Other questions you can ask, which lead to fundraising discussions, include, has anyone solicited a major gift? What about given a major gift, which are both on the bingo card? And does anybody have a bequest? What does this tell us about our board as a whole? Or what did you learn about our board? Do we have a diverse board in terms of age, profession, geography, etc.? The point is, board member bingo is not only fun, but should help start important conversations about fundraising and diversity on your board and lead you right into the topics for the day. I also want to mention that you really need a minimum of 10 people to play this game, and more is better. But if you have a small number of people, you can still play, but you'll need to allow people to use each person's name up to 3 times to complete the card. Also, board member bingo should be played after a round of introductions because not everyone in the room will know each other. Name tags will also help, but aren't necessary. Remember to click on the link below the video to get a copy of the bingo card. I hope that answers your question, Margaret, and thanks for considering me as your retreat facilitator. Now it's your turn to share. I hope you'll join the discussion and help others by leaving a comment below. Did this video inspire you to try something new? Do you have an example or story to share? Do you agree or disagree with today's advice? If so, please let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to share it with your friends and followers. Finally, if you want to learn even more ways to supercharge your fundraising, visit my website, trypointfundraising.com. Join my list, and as a thank you, you'll get 2 of my most popular ebooks for free. That's the end of today's episode, but I hope you're feeling inspired and empowered. Thanks so much for doing your part to make the world a better place. I hope to see you next time on Ask the Fundraising Expert.